welcome on in. Welcome back to the Paladin's Keep. Pleasure to have you here. Just finishing up post real quick, and we will continue. Done. We can continue. Welcome back into the Paladin's Keep. Hope you guys having a good time. I am Thor Paladin.
Be wary. This place is trapped. out. Still alive. So that's progress.
What am I to do?
Keep your distance, darling.
At the ready.
He got it, probably the roughest.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Can't give up now.
My faith protects me.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Start with educating the faithful. So, this is an excerpt from a lengthy speech by Grand Matron Teray, first delivered at Menzo Beranson, recorded by a Seldarine spy. The Seldarine. Excuse me there, my bad. The Seldarine are kind of like the elvish people. I might sneeze again, give me a second. Alright. Okay, so, this is the excerpt. Praise be to Lolth, mother of all drow, her web binds us, body and soul, and strangles the unworthy before they can draw breath. Those who stand before me have proven their worth. You shall educate all new converts to Lolth's laws, using any means necessary. Many of them fear the goddess as they should, but their faith is not yet true. Their minds are simple, and should be treated accordingly. They must follow the order of every priestess like a sacred decree. They must never cover their eyes and insult Lolth's gift. They must honor the house that raised them from their pathetic treasonous origins. They must keep our secrets upon pain of death. Ensure that death is public, should the time ever come. Lolth smiles on those who are creative in matters of torture. That is pretty spot on with Lolth and her followers.
Careful, I bite. Simple.
An old resupply cache. Lost sworn drow. Hasn't been touched in years.
Dark Mother, Weaver of Destiny, offers a blessing to slay your foes. May they be strangled by the threads of fate and dyed red in your image, Lolth be praised.
Well,
Studded leather armor.
Let's get going.
Uh-oh. Got some creeper.
One with the weave.
Porch stock. They go boom.
need is the advantage. Looking ahead.
Okay, now, there's a secret over here that we're gonna go to. Alright, well, I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's fair.
A long way to go still. Take your...
It's close at hand.
It was a good thing we were gonna rest. Helmet of autonomy, bottle. I'll rest. Well, that just happened. Valorian is now in his winter season because he's definitely had a nice fall. Oh yeah, that just happened. Camp supplies. Alright, Karlach, what you got for us?
Hey, soldier, Well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed.
What'll happen if he can't tune you up in time?
Well, I imagine it's lights out, Big K. And then it'll be just you, your parasite, and the wild yonder. I'm sure you'd manage. But this old girl's got a few things to do before it comes to that.
Yeah, we won't let it come to that. Let's talk to her again.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
Karlach, I'd love to be able to touch you properly.
Where would you start?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wasn't ready for this again. I'd kiss you for as long as you'd let me.
All night. And then some. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
I wasn't ready for that. Hey, Halsin.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
And to you. I had to ask you, how do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged.
Oh, I
Hideous,
forgot.
but
I left
fascinating.
an alarm on that's about
Like
to go off on
nothing
my
else
phone.
in nature, I'm
Literally in a
glad to
minute.
say.
Turn off. Whew, that was good. That was close. The shadow curse you spoke of. Surely it can't be that bad.
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise. But the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
What about this secret stronghold in the Underdark? You must know more.
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Why do you want to go to Moonrise?
Those illithid creatures threaten the natural order. It's my duty to do what I can to stop them. There's also the Shadow Curse. It's an affront and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorn
Dude,
and
Halsin
Dark
is
Justicius
fucking
years
ripped,
ago.
bro.
But I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection.
Seems like you feel responsible for the shadow curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
That's fair. Do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought you might find this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceramorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
At the celebrations with the Tieflings before, I hope it didn't come over too strong. Got caught up in the moment.
There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it. In other circumstances, I would have done the same.
Honestly, let's just forget it ever happened.
Of course. Whatever you wish.
How are you faring here at the camp?
With such stimulating company? Never better.
Leave. Alright, we've left. Let's gonna see if anyone else has something major they want to talk about. Let's talk with Gale real quick.
What's on your mind?
Nope. Talk to Will.
The Gift Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is nothing short of a miracle.
He's talking about Boss. Get back. Boss. Oh, look at them. They're all cute and adorable, being good old buddies. Hazel.
You must have questions.
I don't, really. Well, according to the game, I do. I'm not asking that one. I don't want a relationship with her. I want a relationship with Karlach. Yeah, baby. Dubstarian.
Yes?
And Nidhart.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Oh, thanks.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything that might help with this parasite problem?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
So, this is a thing that you can get. I'm gonna go. Basically, I'm gonna do all of this. I'm gonna walk it through, and the reason for that is because we do get actually a benefit from what's about to happen. So, if you're doing your own playthrough and you've gotten to this point with Volo, where it's like he's gonna attempt to extract it with a needle, he's basically gonna perform some level of a lobotomy on us. But not in the sense of trying to scramble our brains, in the sense of trying to get this little tadpole out. So, you could watch and play it through and see if you prefer to do it yourself. We are going to do it here. So I'm going to ask, how many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
This parasite is unusual. I have it on good authority that extraction is currently impossible.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Buy that from him. Oh, scroll lightning bolt. That's not bad. You can actually sell them all our stuff. I didn't know if you had things to sell. Yep, sell that. Don't need that. by that Scroll of Lightning Bolt. That'll be good. Do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Endure the discomfort, and we're going to let him carry on.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Clench your fists. Yeah, okay. See, it's like
needle snags on your optic nerve.
It's like, yeah, he finds that little gap, and you would imagine he's just gonna slowly insert, right? Like you're just threading the needle through that hole, and he just goes, you know what? Fuck it. Boom. Come on.
Need a more robust implement.
That obstacle is my eye, but we're gonna still hold as still as possible.
From your eye, then reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Bruh, I the implement. We're gonna allow him to proceed.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now,
hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against the skin.
Everyone disapproves of this.
And
that's fine. I don't care.
Tap.
We're gonna say,
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
We lost an eye.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
I can't seem to see through one of my eyes.
Yes, quite. But there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Right, so with the new eye that we've received, we actually now have an ability called See Invisibility. It is a condition, a permanent buff that we now receive, in which we can see invisible creatures within 30 feet of us. They have to succeed on a dex save or they lose their invisibility. Absolutely amazing. We also have Auntie Ethel's Boon. You know, we have a few things that we have going for us kind of in this current measure. So that's why we did that. And then he goes ahead and he leaves our camp, and we'll see him at a later time. So that's good stuff, right? That's what we wanted. We wanted that eyeball. I knew what that eyeball was going to do. So we got it. And so now we can see invisible creatures without having to use the spell See Invisibility.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and use this. And it takes us to a new little area. And we're now in the Festering Cove. Now, when I first played this game, my very, very first playthrough, I actually missed that this existed. So I never went here. And, you know, that's not preferable. But here we are. That's some wild chanting.
Creature is lost in devotion. You might as well not exist.
Utoa's
Our blood
Gudrid,
to fill your
the Zealous.
oceans. O blessed Boal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you. And with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Words, priest. Promises. Your god wants proof. Wants blood.
These beings are Kuatoa, former Mind Flayer's slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will
got
be
like
an
a giant
offering
pufferfish
for
creature on its head.
the great God Boal.
We're gonna do an investigation check, get our bearings, and see what we've stumbled in on. 18. Nice.
That sickle blade. It's no religious totem. It belongs to a common redcap. Fey creatures known for their bloodlust.
Well placed. Boal wants a sacrifice. Boal wants blood.
We're gonna say, are your followers aware that you're just a rabid little fey creature? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna inspiration that one. Nice. That could have gone bad.
Little, I'm a god, and I'm gonna rip you, tear you, wear you for a hat.
In the outburst of emotion, you feel the divine presence falter, then revert to its basic, cruel nature.
Uh-oh, he's been caught.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share.
Blessed Boal. What?
Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you?
We are gonna say, Paladin religion. I need no god to claim my power. I'll show them the way of my oath. We are in for a rough go here. I think we get one more try. 2 more, okay. Now we get one more. We're probably not making this, guys. Nope. Wasted all of that.
No. No. You. Yes,
Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
Trust Boal. That was a heretic. So start cutting.
Rip. Let's attack. Time to fight. Alright, we're up first. So one of the things we're going to want to do is we're going to move our way up here.
With finesse.
I want to just kill this guy right off the bat. Oh, he had disadvantage because he's too close. Okay, so we'll cutting action dash, and then we'll sneak attack melee. Yeah, get fucked.
Unleash me.
How will we do that? Roll the fireball. Let's get the Kuatoa. Let's see if we can just kill all of them. We killed a good grip of them, and then we're gonna move Gale over here.
Onward. Well, so much for peace.
You die.
You've made a grave mistake. Best be on my way.
Get you right up on him, and then we are gonna cast Divine Sense because he's a Fae.
Talk to me.
Just get him, stab him. Close. Close. Oh god. That did hurt. Okay. You're gonna go ahead and let's actually kill you. Let's get you back down. I need you dead. Because I need Shadowheart to be able to heal. Good. Can I open that? Bet.
Swords meet sorcery. Rook to queen 6.
Alright. Now we move him. And choose our rails. Oh, he's too far. Not a result. Click our heals. Up. And now let's Scorching Ray. Low ground. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that kills. And it did. Get right. Goodbye.
This is worth the cost.
Okay. Now with you, we want to go ahead and do a... Actually, see what the Avatar of Bual gives you. Can I frighten you? Is that a thing? The sight of a Kutoa servant dying fills him with bloodlust, regaining health. So good thing we killed the Kutoas right out the gate. It may harbor some resentment towards you, but will not remain hostile if we knock him out or if we flee. Bloodlust. He can attack 3 times. If it lands a killing blow, it regains hit points. Okay, so we can't. We can smite him, Wrathful Smite him. So we're gonna do a level 2 Wrathful Smite. Let's crit it. Oh! Alright! Let's go! Alright, we're gonna level 1 Divine Smite this guy now. And... that works for me. That works great for me. Your turn's over. So let's run up.
Got to press on.
And let's give you a level 2 Cure Wounds. And let Doofus go next. Oh, what a turn.
On the way.
Low ground, he's frightened. Get him.
What fools these mortals be.
And with a firebolt. Let's go, firebolt. Are you?
No choice but to
now?
keep going. One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, he's too far. Oh, that hit, that crit? Okay, I don't really understand the importance of that being a critical hit. In order to get a critical hit in Dungeons & Dragons, when you make your attack roll, you have to roll a natural 20 to hit that damn thing. Which means that because we rolled with disadvantage, we rolled 2 natural 20s. That's ridiculous. I mean, ridiculously awesome, but ridiculous still. Inventory management at its finest. We can sell the starfish. I don't want to do all those. Alright, so let's go ahead. So that's a sickle, light sickle, right? Good old weapon we found there. Send those to camp, and let's go down to that starfish we picked up. Send those to Gale. And then let's go ahead, lay on hands. We'll do a greater lay on hands. So we have multiple charges of that. Oh, no. Not a Wrathful Smite. We just want to shoot a little arrow at that torch stock. Alright, we're going to do a little hop. Actually, I need to isolate Astarion for this. Everyone else is probably just going to jump over. We just need to send him a little bit up. Orion. Let's have you go back. We don't need you. No. Jump. Okay, it's too far. Uh-oh. Not good. Do we have the, like, teleportation arrows? We don't. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, do we have like a scroll of Misty Step? Actually, do we have a potion of flying? Oh, that'll work. Yeet.
Traps. How considerate.
Okay. Battle bones, dagger. Little chest, let's disarm. Come on. Gotta be quick. Go on the time.
A crooked touch.
Actually, I think we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. We'll send that to Shadowheart. I will pick that up for now. Oh, Astarion's got a lot of my damn money. What's going on there? Poison apple, nice. We'll take it. Alright, what we got here? We got a wooden chest, some rope. Let's go into Astarion. We're gonna run over this way. Bullywug trumpet. We love ourselves some bullywugs. Bullywugs are an actual creature, by the way, in D&D. They're like frogs. Walking frog dudes. In my first campaign that I did on my D&D stream, the Couch Cooperative, our Tyranny of Dragons campaign, specifically the first half, that's the Rise of Tiamat, and if you were to search on our YouTube, they are coded. So it's like it's a full-length playlist. The first half of it is titled Rise of Tiamat, episode blank, episode blank, episode blank. Or sorry, the second half is Rise of Tiamat. The first half is Horde of the Dragon Queen, episode like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And then you get Rise of Tiamat. Our first episode didn't actually like save the VOD, so we don't have that on there, which is big dumb. But in Horde of the Dragon Queen, you come up on a swamp at a castle when the players finally track where the Horde of the Dragon Queen that's being gathered is going, and that helps them realize like this is a bigger issue. It's not just that people are stealing money and taking it somewhere, it's that they're trying to resurrect Tiamat. That's kind of like the first inclination that the party gets that something bigger is going on. And when you're there, you're in this like three-way battle between the cult members, the bullywugs who they've sided with, and the native lizard folk who are there and want to get rid of all the bullywugs. So it's a fun little segment. Light. Fish. Bucket of fish.
That's curious.
Now that I have it, do I just read it? Open. Okay, we have a grubby bottle, curled paper. Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. I hope this can find you. Sevlor says you got lost and that our old house is gone, but I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx. When you get it, you can write me back in Baldur's Gate, or maybe come visit. I'll write again when I get more paper from Donnie. Uh-oh. Okay, so Donnie was the little, I think that's the little deaf kid. Or, not deaf, mute, sorry. The little mute kid that is a part of Mole's group. So Donnie's trying to talk to, look at that little statue of Kyuto, that's funny. So Donnie's trying to talk to his dad, and because he's trying to send it down to the River Styx, what, is like his dad still in the Nine Hells? Like what? His dad never make it out of, send that to Gale, send the bottles, sorry, let's have to take a couple of stars. I'm just trying to figure that out. That kind of doesn't make sense. Ooh, heavy chest in the water. Ooh. Oh, we have the ecstasy of murder. Okay, we'll grab the gold. Let's grab all the gold first. Baal's favor has quickened within one of his beloved murderers. The bliss of his love is nigh indescribable, for he blesses his loyal with a new sensation, a mindless, instinctual, primal sensation that comes from within the bowels, an erotic spasm that washes over the killer in the moment of murder. It is said that in that instant, his divine essence can almost be tasted. Forsake all other hedonisms, acolytes, for nothing can compare. Until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you, initiates, this scroll contains a prayer that you may say after a kill, calling for the Lord's disgrace to find its course in your body. Yeah, those Baalites are crazy. They're nuts. Absolutely ridiculously nuts. Alright, how do we get that? Do we just, like, jump up here? I don't know, space, I don't know, space. How do oh, we just do it like this? Okay. Astarion. Elixir poison resistance. We'll pick that up. Basic poison to Astarion. Dark vision. We'll take. We'll take. Look at that. Look at that. Kyuto are a fun little group. Oh, there's some rope over there. I didn't notice that. There's some rope. We didn't do that. Elixirs, bark skin. Ooh, true bark. Yeah, let's get another potion of glorious vaulting, you know, because we may need it. You know, if we ever run into a situation like we just ran into a moment ago, we may need it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, get that big bad sword out. Let's go, bro. Yeah. This is a little jumpy wumpy. Let's do it again. Yeet! Yeah, very first time I played this game, completely missed that area.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
See, Astarion's having a trouble, because he's like, can't compute that there's a second place to go to.
What now?
So he can just jump there.
I've got a long road ahead.
Problem solved. Now we're back. See, I told you we got 2 areas to check. We're checking out that bottom half first. So we're kind of back to where we need to kind of be on par for the course. We'll grab these bullywug trumpets, and we're going to go left first.
It doesn't do much.
So we're going to head this way towards the dead drow, and we're going to go up.
This drow's cracked like an egg. Must have fallen quite some height.
Bone Chill, otherwise known as Chill Touch. Hidebound Journal. One favor, one faithful servant. That is all I summoned, no more and no less than Malus Do'Urden ever had, or indeed the mother of lusts herself. So, Do'Urden, that's a very, very big name in D&D. I do have an omnibus trilogy of the Drizzt Do'Urden novels. Drizzt Do'Urden is one of D&D's like legendary heroes. He's a drow ranger who dual wields scimitars and has a panther companion who travels the Forgotten Realms and goes on quests and things like that. And he does have a stint in Icewind Dale with his good old adventuring band, including crap, what's his name? Battlehammer. It's like something Battlehammer. Now I gotta look it up. D&D Drizzt Do'Urden. Companion's Codex. Abilities, don't care about his abilities. I care about his companions. Care about his friends. Bruenor Battlehammer, yeah. And he's a pretty big guy in the full scope of things. And then it's Catti-brie as well. Catti-brie is kind of like a bit of his like love interest in terms of the game. He's got a nemesis, which is Artemis Entreri. That's an assassin. What's the name of the? Oh, come on! What's the name of the Icewind Dale trilogy? Crystal Shard. Yeah, that's the first book. What's the name of the Barbarian? What's the name of the Barbarian? Wulfgar, and then Wulfgar the Barbarian. So that's what I remember. Those are the books that I have. So that's Do'Urden, Drizzt Do'Urden. So Malus Do'Urden is a part of that same family. The Yochlol was quite a sight in all of its forms. I read of its foul odor, but I found it intoxicating, like rose water. So it smashed a few artifacts, hissed at a master. The Archmage should have revered me for such conjuring, and said he threatened to curse me, to make me a Dryder. Yet my time will come. Soon I will turn to Menzoberranzan and sorcery, and then the Archmage will worship me. I will be served. But now he's dead. No service in death.
Look at that.
Oh, we're just gonna do that. Yeet! So part of this is that these mushrooms have an illusory effect. Like that, see?
Damn. Some of these mushrooms are illusions.
Yeah. So our responsibility is to find the right one. Never found a way to grab that Sylvan Stone that's down there. That's like that one. I've never found a way to grab that. I always run into the issue of not being able to grab it, so I'm just not worrying about it. I'm gonna grab this Sylvan Stone, and then we're gonna go ahead and use the Mushroom Circle. It opens up and it just allows us to teleport down to the bottom of the cliffside, back where we found those bullywug trumpets out there. So we're gonna do that, get our party, cut back up. Right? Boom. Alright, and then we're gonna go this way. So, this is a pathway that we could have taken had we gone into the Underdark through Auntie Ethel's way, because Auntie Ethel does, in a way, can help you get to the Underdark, and this is how, with this Mushroom Circle. So we're gonna loot this area, and then appreciate the fact that we've already made it to the Underdark, so there ain't nothing we're worried about. Earthen bottle, pile of bones, gold, awesome. Whole chicken, pork loin, and a cleaver. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, they're gonna be up here. I think reasonably. Right, so if you remember, that's where we fought Auntie Ethel. So if we didn't fight her and instead walked down here, we would have found this little pathway. And from that little pathway, we would have been like, oh, what the, you know, what, we would have been like, oh, what's this? Oh, okay, we made it up. We're like, oh, whoa, what do we got going on here? And we're like, okay, let's take a look here. And then once we would have gotten here, it'd be like, oh, what? We're in the Underdark? Whoa, that's crazy. That's what probably would have happened to some degree. So we didn't do that, obviously, and here we are. So now we have to go and do the Arcane Tower. The Arcane Tower involves the we need the Timask spores as well as the Tongue of Madness. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna put us on a quick break. I'll be right back. Feel free to go ahead and get yourself some water or do what you got to do, and I will be back shortly. And it is time to do Arcane Tower. Now,
better watch out.
Yeah, there's an issue with this Arcane Tower. It's kind of trapped, so in order to get around these traps, we have to destroy these things. And they're really frustrating. So, what I do is we can destroy them with the guiding bolt, but we got to get close enough, so we can't there. We need to go ahead and dash. Oh, this is Starion. Sorry.
At a time.
Probably just run. Pretty well. Okay. Right there. Yeah.
Seek and you shall find me.
I bet.
May it please, Mystra.
I'll probably put you right there. Yeah, no hit. Blocked sight, bro. Blocked sight, bro. Okay, now we go to. Actually, let's get to Lorien now, because we need Lorien to kind of get the heck out of the way. Right, and then now we go to Shadowheart. Shadowheart's gonna go left, right? And it's going to Guiding Bolt, level 1, 90% hit. Okay, needs 4 points of damage. So we're gonna back off.
Keep a blade close.
Leave you. Gale's gonna move over. And we're gonna look here real quick because we have. So it's so resistances to piercing, immune to necrotic, resistant to fire, weak to lightning. That's good. We could shocking grasp it if we got close. Said nothing about ice damage. That did nothing. So we'll just back up there.
Never a dull moment.
And then yeah, we'll just end it. Boom. Oh, it tried. Oh. I don't want to waste another guiding bolt on it. That's the problem.
What a day.
Alright, it's going to shoot a lightning arrow at it because it's weak to lightning. It's saved? It's dealt no damage? Are you kidding me right now?
Ready and willing.
frustrating. That's really frustrating. Throw back up. Go for a fireball. Sturdy.
Of course.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
I don't think we're getting around that.
Don't touch me.
Oh, maybe an acid vial? Maybe we can throw an acid vial at it?
Let's try this.
Are you kidding me right now? Oh no, he's gonna hit Gale. Crap. No, we do have to guide him.
Let me work my magic. Step by step.
I am ready.
But we probably want to do a
Have to
level
keep
2
pushing.
guiding bolt on the other one. That's really dumb. She's gonna take damage. I gotta figure out if there's an easier way to deal with these stupid things. Arcane Tower, BG3. Alright, hold on. Examine. Is it light? It is lightning. It's weak to lightning. It is psychic. Okay. Let's figure this out. First one's deactivated.
Watch your back. Yes.
95 feet, 1 turn if we double dash. That's crazy. That is crazy. The double dash, dude.
Which way to the nearest library? Immediately.
This way.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
My faith will guide me.
Guiding bolt. Bye bye. Turn base mode.
You have my attention.
There is work to do.
Let's go to Gale. Let's drink one of those.
No time to rest.
Big spot over here. No. Rib cage? We don't need a rib cage. Come on. Come on. We don't need a rib cage. Make sure my controller's, yeah, I had it charging, so I want to make sure it's at full charge. And it is. So charger goes out. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. This is where it's at.
Trust no one. Let's crack it open.
All's well that ends.
not as bad.
Skybreaker got herself a new hammer. Only we were going sword and board. Which, I mean, by the end of the game, we may go sword and board. Because we'll have way better tinky stuff. Dearest Ure, I don't know if you're coming back and if you'll even read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls, I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been if I'd only been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic, eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you. Despite everything, I still love you. So please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Forever yours, Lenore. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited till Tarsak. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. Oh, buddy. Welcome in, nobody. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining us for today. Looks like Lenore left. So Lenore is the cleric that Blurg had told us about back in the Myconid colony. So Blurg, we're here for Emeluum, who basically said, hey, by the way, there is some things that we need from this tower.
Wizard's Tower is a sanctum.
And a cleric took over this tower.
Research and respite. But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
And it was a cleric of Mystra. So would a cleric of Mystra really be a cleric, or is that just a wizard? Because Mystra is the goddess of magic. Could have been an Arcana cleric, because that is a thing. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Turn-based mode, bro. What are you doing? Come on! Get that turn-based mode turned on. Jesus. Okay, we're gonna move you over here, and then we're gonna throw out a second level guiding bolt. Bye. Are you kidding me right now? That's so dumb. Over there. I'm sure. You are going to Misty Step at a second level. Right, her. We are going to Shocking Grasp because he's weak to lightning. It did stuff. Lenore got Beeg murdered. Lenore, I don't know if Lenore got murdered. I know whoever she was waiting on. We don't know much about Lenore other than Lenore lived here. And Lenore wrote this letter to her lover basically saying, hey, I'm going to be gone. If you come back, if you're here, don't. So obviously whoever she was writing it to was gone. But along the lines of like, hey, when you come back, don't. Critical miss? Are you like out of your mind right now? Like, why do you think that that's okay to just critical miss? What is happening? Who said that you could do that? Because it wasn't me. I didn't say you could do that.
No time to dally.
And now I gotta deal with you. Which means I gotta use another guiding bolt. I'm wasting so many stupid spell slots in this place. I hate this tower. I absolutely hate this tower. And it's for this very reason that you practically waste an entire long rest just dealing with these stupid turrets. Please die. Alright, you're done. You're done. Okay, now you can't shoot me. You can't get me. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Looking ahead.
Alright, all dealt with. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take a long rest. Luckily I bought some... Oh, it's Scratch. Look at that. Scratch, wanna talk? Hey, Scratch, come back, dude. What are you doing?
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Potion healing?
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Oh, good boy. Pet him. Welcome, you are the goodest boy. Yeah, you're the goodest boy. You're the goodest boy. Well, my dog's not around to hear me say that. My dog probably feels like really, like, excuse me, slightly offensive. Alright, we're gonna go then here. We have more than just those three. We have a combined total of 15 of these. That's 15 rests. Because one supply pack covers one full rest. Right? One supply pack is one full rest. We have a lot of supplies. I'm not stressing. And in every game, every playthrough I've ever done of this, I've been able to get through with supply packs still in tow, like 8, 9, right? As well as the abundance of supplies that I always tend to have. So, not stressing. Potion of speed, potion of healing. Good stuff. Okay, let's go over here. Got a traveler's chest, broken machinery. We want those. Those can be used for stuff. 2 more broken machinery. And then tongs, we can send to Astarion. Rope, we can send to Astarion, right? So the broken machinery we can actually extract. It is a suspension, or no, it's not. It's an essence, is it? It has to be. Oh, extract all ingredients. Is it a salt? Is it? It's not a salt. It can't be. Maybe it's a new type of salt. It is. How did we? What? What did we do? Because now the broken machinery's gone. What did we do? Copper shavings. That's what it was. So we have salt. For some reason, it's not on here. It's not an essence. It's a salt, but it's not on here. So I don't know. Well, whatever. But yeah, broken machinery can be used to make copper shavings, and that's how you get potions of lightning resistance, which is good. We like that. Open up them heavy oaken doors, nothing outside. There's a elevator here. We can't use it, unfortunately. Oh, a dusty book. Let's see if we can find some more stuff on Lenore. The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Inia, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. Okay, so this is important to Lenore. There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything, will kill the rest so that the one can thrive. Huh. So if there's a light in every living thing, and that light is crawling towards the surface to survive, it means that the light, the goodness in every living thing is buried, right? Because it's crawling towards the surface. It's buried beneath darkness. And in its wake, it tramples everything. So it ignores the darkness that it is crawling basically on. And it says, we'll kill the rest so that the one can thrive. And I think that highlights the idea of, like, self-death. And so when you talk about self-death, it's not like... It's the personal growth in which you put to death the things of yourself that need to die. So, for example, if someone has addictive personalities, and they are addicted... You know, they get addicted to things quickly, whether it be drugs, alcohol, or other types of substances, or things to consume that you can get addicted to, food, whatever. That addictiveness would be a darkness, and it's saying the light kills the darkness, that addictiveness, so that the light can thrive, right? So it's that self-death, where you're putting to death the things of you. But the book is called Evil's Ascent, so that's even more so confusing. I don't know how I'm fully interpreting that, to be completely honest. But that's what I'm kind of understanding. So, something about that is important. The Chest of the Mundane, as you can see here, it's got a bunch of random items. We're just gonna take all of them, and then find out they weren't random items. We got some Scroll of Mage Armor, and a Scroll of Protection of Good and Evil. We're gonna go ahead and multi-select, and go bam, bam. Send that to Gale. Cool. We got these boots, which are Mistress Grace. Gives us level 1 transmutation spell, Featherfall. I don't... Actually, he does have... Yeah, he does. And, you know, he's the mission guy, so we might...
Alright, what now?
We might give that to him. Silver Cup, send that to Astarion. What else did we get? There was one other thing that it gives us. Oh yeah, the gold ingot. That was the other thing that it gives us. Chest of the Mundane. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, Featherfall is important here for this very purpose. First off, let's do this. Let's go wooden barrel. Broke machinery. Wooden crate. Take. Alright, character sheet. We have plenty of scrolls of Featherfall. I'm not stressing about the Featherfall. It's 6 scrolls of Featherfall. Like, come on. Come on, right? Featherfall makes us immune to fall damage, so we can do this and not get hurt, right? Which we need to do. And not only can we do it, but they can do it. And eat. Burlap sack, burlap sack. Nothing to do there. Layer. Fortunately, we don't have to deal with any more towers, so you know we're not stressing about that. We found a supply pack, a threadbare book. It looks like it once contained a play, but most of it's been lost to time, vermin, and the unfortunate Illspink. They're only... Sorry. Did I say spill? Illspink? Is that what I just said? Unfortunate ink spill. Jesus Christ, dude. I need more coffee. Only 2 full sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? Ooh, the idea of integrating your shadow. That's good stuff. The idea that every human being on this earth is just ultimately good people, that is not, that's a very fallacious idea. It is not true. People are not just like innately good people. They behave in good ways, in very, very good ways. But every single person on this earth has the capacity to lie. So that means every person on this earth has the capacity to be utterly deceitful and manipulative. Every human being on this earth has the capacity to harm physically. So every human being on this earth has the capacity to be abusive, to be violent, to be very physically aggressive. And so the morality is not in the sense of being incapable of doing that. It's in the forceful exercise of not doing that. So if you have a really close friendship, that friendship's naturally going to produce things, knowledge, information about your friend that, if known to the greater world, wouldn't be the most beneficial for your friend, right? They will divulge secrets to you. Because you know those secrets, you now have the weapon, if you would, the dagger that you can plunge into the heart of your friend by unveiling this information to the world around you and to breach that trust, right? The morality isn't that, like, there's no human being that's incapable of doing that. Once you've been told a secret, you are now capable of betraying that secret. There's no morality in doing good things if you're only capable of doing good things. The morality is doing good things because you know full well that the opposite of that is wrong, and that the opposite of that is not good. It's evil. It is darkened. And so you temper it with your forceful will to do good nonetheless. You know, I'm married. I want to love, honor, cherish, respect my wife. That is a choice. It is not a default setting. I can be selfish. I can be arrogant. I can be stubborn. And so to love my wife is to put to death the stubbornness, the arrogance, the selfishness, the pride, and to humble myself in the love that I have for Mrs. Paladin and the way that I choose to love her. Needs to not be self-serving, not self-seeking, not holding records of wrongdoing, to, you know, to kind of wield this conglomerate checklist of like a scoreboard. That's not how that works. And so the goodness of that. So I like that. You have to integrate the shadow too, because the way that it talks about in terms of like, how do I show myself my darkest self? Once you know that you're capable of doing something, so like if you are really good at fighting, for example, there's a lot of guys out there, MMA fighters probably have this, they do this really well. MMA fighters are amazing martial artists, and because they are amazing mixed martial artists, they know full well that they can harm a lot of people really easily. And for them, that allows them to be very protective. It allows them to draw boundaries very clearly with other men. If you are going to, or women, if they're mixed, if they're in the female divisions, if you walk up to a person that does MMA and you basically try to walk on this dude's toes, and he says, "Hey, listen, if you keep up with what you're doing, buddy, you and I are gonna have a problem." He has the capacity to enforce what he just said, right? Like, if someone is like 5'2" and like 90 pounds wet. And I'm not like some guy, right? That's tall and skinny. That dude is frail. There's no way if someone comes up and tries to push a boundary that he can feasibly say, don't do it again or else. He can say, stop, I don't want you to do that. Hey, I'd really appreciate if you don't do that. But there's no capacity to enforce that with someone who has no intentions of listening to you. And so there is a point where you integrate that aggressiveness, and it has to be threaded very, very dutifully, because you can't be overtly aggressive, but you do have to have an integrated level of aggression upon you. So I like that. I like the 2 lines, and I'm like, oh, I love it. The Anti-Magic Properties of the Susur Tree Flowers by L.D. Hurst. For those knowing about Susur trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interestingly, to those living in the world above. The ways its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesized that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise, I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties, and that use the magical absorption of Susur tree flowers as a power source. Lines have been drawn on the following pages as the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the thin book is blank. Never finished. They never finished. So as you can see, we do have a Susur thing on us right now, so we can't cast magic, and that's fine. We need it for a moment. Wrote books on death and resurrection. I believe I read that. Oh, we did read that. Yep. Yeah, we did read that. We read that a while ago. A fat minute ago. That was a long, long time ago. Crate, take, thanks. Withered blue petals. Take. Okay, so the reason why we took that Susur flower is for this. So we go find it, which is right. Here it is. Boom! Susur bloom. We combine it with this, and voila! That elevator I was telling you about, that wizard's elevator, hasn't been activated yet. That's what we just did. We just activated it. Alright. It's good stuff. That does officially deactivate all the turrets, even though we destroyed them. Lights all the lamps. Basically turns this entire tower into a peaceful little abode. Wait, why would you want to have a wizard tower in the Underdark? That's actually a really good question. Nobody. That's a really, really good question. Wizards are isolationists. The more powerful the wizard, the more capable they are of defending themselves, right? So it kind of follows along what I was saying earlier about that integrated aggression. If this wizard is capable of creating this massive contraption and creating these turrets, and you'll see some more stuff in the tower, then this wizard has absolutely no reason not to. The Underdark is the perfect place to hide. That you're not going to meet a lot of people. The people you do meet are, you know, they're not going to be good. So it gives you the full, like, kind of moral justification, I guess, to shoot first and ask questions later. And so it really comes along the lines of that. It's more astonishing that there is a wizard capable of kind of getting this all set up. The publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory that is too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Tara Bryn of Baldur's Gate. Did we read this already? We did read this one already. Yep. It's so hard when we get to these ones. Okay, Tenebrooke Tomorrow. We did read this one. We've read this one because it talks about the Eladrin. We've read that one before. I like have to think, like, did I read that? Is that something I've read before? Normal people would not want to really reside down here, and that's not like a place. This isn't like a place that people are just like, yeah, by the way, I live in the Underdark, like, I'll see you tomorrow. there are cities, you know, but they're filled with Dwergar slaves. They're filled with, you know, they're not filled with your, you know, run-of-the-mill civilians that just want to live their life and provide for their families. So that's probably part of it. Alright, we can ascend. Right, brings us back up to the level we were at before. Brings us up to the very main level. Uh-oh, we're still ascending. There's stuff in here. Loot! Loot it all. Take the goblet. Open chest, boom. Deep. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Send that to Astarion. Send it to Astarion. Okay, there's got to be some stuff we haven't read here. Worn out papers. The careful art of Tirsu ciphers. Engraved disc of Githyanki origin. Did I say origin? Origin. Containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects. A useful discovery if one should encounter. We'll keep that. Worn out paper. The writing on this torn out strip of paper is shaky and blotted with tears, making it barely, or tears, sorry, making it barely legible. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hand for just a while? No. Pile of books. Got a lot of stuff over here. Graved Githyanki disc.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. You examine them closely, but can't make much sense of them. Using the cipher you found, you might be able to reveal the disc's meaning.
Oh, it's a really investigating part that we put a cipher right next to this little guy. We're going to do an investigation check. Probably not going to pass this. Not at all. I knew that. We had a -1 and a +1 d4. Not happening.
No matter how hard you try, you can't make any sense of the symbols. You should take the disc to Lae'zel. She might know more about it.
Or we can use the cipher that we found to decode the symbols.
A pattern forms as you gaze at the
Come
disc.
on!
And from within that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Ghaik shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith travelled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun.
The War of the
It's an
Comet.
intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded.
If you remember,
Lae'zel will surely want to know
we
of
met
this.
Kithrak Voss, who is hunting down for the artifact that we have.
Are these Githyanki?
And
Lae'zel might
because of that artifact, he is killing people indiscriminately to obtain it. Now, when we talked with Voss, he said that he was going to fly back to Vlaakith, and yet we caught on a lie with our insight that he was lying to us. He is not going to Vlaakith. So it seems there's this rebellious split even amongst the Githyanki, and it may have to come down to this usurpation of power by Vlaakith. We did read the Gith and the Mind Flayers. Yeah, we did read that one. Palador the Swift. From Bodakure, we made our stand, meant to rule but led astray. By wicked tentacle and wicked hand, this world belongs to the Grey. Orindal stole all that we had, yet taught the weapons by which to slay. Forge your minds to Ironclad, this world belongs to the Grey. The exile freed us with his command to conquer what was taken away. Crush every monument into finest sand. This world belongs to the Grey. Trade your heart for steel intent, for with whip in mind we flay. Let them all hear of our descent. The world is nothing but Grey. That's a little, not gonna lie, it's a little dark, depressing. Amap's memoirs. My life has been a long succession of pleasures, to see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orcs, to see my fights against horrid living conditions in city factories take off, to have the chance to see a new generation take these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world, and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friend Swelto comes to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile and the promise of reinstatement, as she ultimately was. Okay. Magic of the Weave, we've read that. And then Gust of Wind, go to Gale, Fly, Gale. Good stuff. Road to Darkness and Handwritten Letter. Handwritten Letter. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all the hells would you tame a boulette? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that it's a sign. Oh. Yeah, so we killed that boulette. Alright. Boulette. Yeah, boulette is they're called sand sharks. They are quadrupedal burrowers that basically look like sharks without fins, without tails, and with 4 giant legs. They are very well armored, like naturally, and they love to eat halflings. So they burrow underground, they burst out of the ground, they start eating stuff, and then they go back into the ground. Very natural creature of the Underdark, because they burrow. So reading further, I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A boulette is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Amarith. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she'd like to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. Roads to Darkness, an epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Prologue, A Lonely Road. Thunder and lightning, enter Soreth. Soreth, new sounds through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe that foul, contemptuous heel? Or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake? Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Enter Rhysea. Rhysea, how would I know, Soreth? It's been so long, what do I know of you, and you of me? Soreth, wait! You hear that sound? Enter! Amphius! Amphius, what's this? Those figures so familiar both, but still you seem so strange. Soreth, it's Amphius! Rhysea, dear Amphius! What happened to your face? It's pale as death. Soreth, your eyes are as black as Shar. Amphius, and you? I saw your teeth, they're sharp as blades. And what is with this road, so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to us all? Exeunt. End prologue. Act 1, 10 years prior. The rest of the play tells the tale of 3 elven friends, their paths to power, and how corrupted, mad, and lonely they killed each other. Damn. Alright, what a story. Lessons of the Sensible Living 4. We did read this one. Yeah, we did read that one. Basically it says don't go to cities, and if you've gone to cities, you've already messed up. Fringe Philosophy, yeah, we've read that one. Soul Coins, we definitely read that one. Gale. What's this? The Aspen Lamentation? Okay. What's this? The Tiger Mist? Okay. Empty. Take that bronze ring. Got a button here. Okay. Got a wood chest with a mage's friend. Chult and Fire Swill. Chult is a country. It's basically like the D&D, it's basically the D&D version of Africa. It's got naturally jungle, biomes, and I know that Africa as a continent is kind of torn between some of it being jungles like Madagascar, probably the Congo, a lot of places along the Nile River, or if you think about like the Amazon, but also desert. If you think like Egypt's in Africa, and it's mostly desert, right? So it's a torn country, but think of like the jungle-y side of Africa, and Chultan has that. Not a fun place to be, by the way. It is, and Chult is a very dangerous place to be. specifically because it is massively filled with undead. But you know, to each their own. If you want to go fight undead, go to Chult. I don't know what to tell you. They just exist. Undead gorillas, undead Tyrannosaurus rexes that have other undead creatures in its mouth and it spews them. Not lying, that's a legit thing. It's terrifying. Did we? Faithful Norls. We did do that. We did, yeah. We did do one on Norls. Okay. And then this little painting. This is the portrait of Marcus Miles. This is another painting from, this is like kind of an Easter egg of Larian Studios, because Larian Studios did the Divinity Original Sin series. We played Divinity Original Sin 1 year on the channel. You can find that full-length playthrough on my YouTube. Marcus Miles is the actual name of one of the characters in Divinity Original Sin 2, who just goes by Beast. So he's a dwarven pirate, and in fact,
direct me.
This hat, the bicorn of the Beast, is the same hat that he starts with. He naturally starts with the hat in the game, and so that's like a duo little thing there. So fun stuff, right? Like this cape, the cape of the Red Prince. That's one of the characters, the Red Prince. The mask that she has, this mask right here, the mask of the Shapeshifter, that is the item that Thane, the undead character, gets, because the undead get attacked on sight, so you have to basically use it to shapeshift into different races so that you can not get slaughtered. So it's fun stuff. Alright, this is also why Lenore could live here, is because she's got guardians.
You know these words. They're from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Yeah, we say, or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake?
How much of love for me? No love for blood and sin. Command as if you feel, my lord, my liege.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as the next wizard, but using it to command an automaton, seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
A bit. We're gonna say, there's a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive.
And in its wake, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Gale, no, nom the Autobot. Gale's gonna nom the Autobot. We're gonna just do a little bit of this. Aha! Look at that! 29 points of damage! 29 points of damage. How about get fucked? How about that? Huh? How about that? Alright, go stab him, Astarion. Dead! Dead! Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Alright, next guy's up. Miss. 8 points of damage. That's fair. That's kind of fair. Alright, we're gonna go Guiding Bolt. We're gonna go level 2. We're gonna throw that here on Bernard. Probably gonna miss. We did miss. And he's got high AC, so we're gonna be very mindful about that. We're gonna put her over here. Bernard's up next. Oh, crap. See, that's what I was worried about. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare do what I think you're gonna do. Do not do it. Okay? Do not do that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Alright, and then we'll move you over here. Probably. Ah, crap. I forgot he's got a glaive! Oh, that hurt. I don't like that. Okay. We are going to, crap. We gotta figure out how we want to do this. Sacred weapon. No. Protection. No. 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 Yeah, we'll do Divine Radiance. We'll do a level 1 for Divine Favor. And we'll just attack. Miss? Bruh. Attack again. Yo! Look at that! Dude, we did 41 points of damage on that crit. That is disgusting. I'm telling you, man. Those crits are gonna get gnarly when we get towards the end game, bro. Because we're gonna get 3rd level Divine Smites, and that's gonna be just, that's gonna be gross. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go sneak attack range, 50%, hit or miss. Okay, we hit. Done. Goodbye. And then let's go ahead and come in with an offhand melee attack. Just, you know, little stabby wabby. Are you kidding me right now? You gotta die, Bernard. We need you dead. You need to die. So we're gonna do this is the amulet restoration. We're gonna do that for the heal. Didn't cost a spell slot, right? Right. Good stuff. And then we are going to throw out a Spirit Guardians. We'll do radiant damage. 7? Okay, whatever. We'll just walk around. I don't want to get pushed. I don't know if he can put. Oh. Whoa! That. Dude, are you kidding me right now? Static discharge, supercharge. Okay, well, scorching ray it is. Please die. That's fair. I think they all just took damage from that, so we're gonna go ahead and use lay on hands, greater healing on Gale, get him back up. Nice, and then we're gonna use him and move over here. In fact, we're actually gonna just jump over there.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Gale's up next. Gale is going to click his heels and run over here. Alright, so he's kind of out of the way of both. Don't want him getting shot. He still got shot. Okay, didn't do much there. It's fine. It's okay, it happens. Astarion is gonna go deal with this guy. Well, actually, we can probably get some sneak attack damage here, so let's... Goodbye. Ha! Get fucked. How about that? Okay, we still gotta deal with that doofus over there. Dude, he is pinging for Astarion. That is crazy. Okay, let's use the... Okay, this is the amulet one. No spell slot used in the making of this. And then we are going to Sacred Flame this guy up here. Not enough movement? Okay, never mind. We'll Sacred Flame this guy down here. Not enough movement. What are you talking about? He's in range, you dingus. You can see him. There's line of sight, bro. What are you talking about? That's dumb. That's so stupid. We'll use a Misty Step, 2nd level. And say, we'll assault dude. And we are going to Shocking Grasp this guy.
Survival is all that matters.
I bet it does.
On my way.
Please hit. Oh, nice. And we're still doing the radiant damage from the Divine Favor. That's good. But we're probably going to lose it here. Ah, you got disadvantage. Oh, you still hit. Crap. Bonus action dash. Let's go. Main attack. Run up there, buddy. Go get him. Alright, you're going to miss. Miss.
Heading there.
Not today, buddy. Not today. Okay, come on. You can see him. That's line of sight. That's line of sight.
The lance board is set.
Shocking Grasp.
Where do I go from here?
You don't. That's the point. You don't. Low ground. And you know it's gonna miss. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll show it. I don't want to get hit. Nice. The plan is Sacred Flame. That's the plan. Ready? Did nothing. Shocking Grasp. Miss? Oh no. Okay, hold on. Can we jump up there? We can! Watch this! Yeet! That's from standing still. That's a standstill jump. That's stupid. So dumb. I would never do that. I would never let a player make a jump like that in my life. They would need a potion of jump or have a spell jump applied to them. That's ridiculous. That just goes to show you what the type of DM I am. I personally think that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It just makes no sense, but whatever. Heavy crossbows. That's a good early game weapon. So heavy crossbows as a weapon deal a D10 of damage, which is the highest ranged damage dice you can get. And one of the things that you want to get when you have that type of an item is you have to be very mindful. It's a two-handed crossbow, obviously, but it naturally has a feature upon it that's called the loading property. So these are our light crossbows. Okay, we're gonna multi-select all the light Actually, hold on. Where's our Githyanki cipher? Is that the cipher? No, so the other one's the cipher. Boom. Get rid of that, right? Cipher? Yep. And all those to Gale. And we're good. Just gotta get rid of the books. Because it has the loading property, it means that when you fire with it, you can only make one attack per round. If you have the feature multi-attack, you can still take one attack per round. Very frustrating. So, in order to get around that, there is a feat that you can get, I think called like Crossbow Expert or something like that, and it allows you to ignore that property. Let me actually look it up. Crossbow Expert. Oh, is it in BG3? Is that an actual feat here? It is. You can make crossbow attacks within melee range. The attack rolls not disadvantaged. Your piercing shot also inflicts gaping wounds for twice as long, and you get the point blank and the wounding. Yeah, so it doesn't do kind of like what it normally does. So that's good, because in D&D, Crossbow Expert, in the 5th edition, here's Crossbow Expert in the actual tabletop. So you ignore the loading quality of crossbows with which you are proficient in. So if you're proficient in martial weapons, you're proficient with heavy crossbows, right? So rangers, for example, rogues don't have that, so they can't use that, but rangers can. And so, like, a ranger could start out low level with a heavy crossbow. By the time they get to 5th level, if they haven't taken Crossbow Expert, my recommendation to that ranger is switch over to a longbow so that you can make multiple attacks per round, get to 8th level when you're going to take your feat, if that's what you so choose to do, and then grab Crossbow Expert, swap back to the heavy crossbow, right? Early game, use the heavy crossbow, so you're dealing more damage. Mid levels, between level 4 and level 8, switch over to that longbow, right? 5 to 8, switch to that longbow. Level 8, grab Crossbow Expert, get back to that heavy crossbow, bang, 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 right? Being within 5 feet of a hostile creature does not impose a disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls, so that carried over into the game. And when you use the attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, so like a short sword, a rapier, a dagger, you can use a bonus action to attack with a hand crossbow that you're holding. So it allows for that like sword and gun style shooting that you could do that's kind of very reminiscent of like Warhammer Fantasy. A lot of the kind of characters in Warhammer Fantasy tend to be that type of combat style, especially in the Empire. I'll send that to Rogue Machinery. Gun and stab fun. It is. It's super fun. Okay, round flask. We'll grab that in a moment. Patched parchment. The paper is torn and patched in many places as if it was well used but treasured. On it is a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. So Lenore is really struggling with that loss. I'm going to have to leave alert. Yeah, no problem. Go ahead and leave that alert. Appreciate having you here for that little while. And I hope that whatever you go and do is done well and that you enjoy your alert. Your watch has been relieved. Let's go ahead and send all of these to Astarion. Boom. Armor. So we just got a ring. What does this ring do? Movement speed plus 10. So we're going to swap over to Guiding Light just for a second, because we do need this.
My ring lit up.
We are going to go to the basement. That's all we needed the ring for, so we can go ahead and swap that ring back and get that 10 extra movement speed. Where is that one? Yeah, Crusher's ring. Mask spores, grab that. Barrel's empty. Books. Read that. Got a lot of stuff to sell with Blurg here in a moment. Do we read this? Ah! Ooh, Lightning Bolt. That's a good one to have. Gale's an evocation wizard, so good luck, buddies. He can sculpt that stuff around me. We've read this. We've read it. Ugh, I don't want to do that. It's in multi-select form. Dang it! Why are you being dumb? Go to Gale. Get out of my sight. Okay, I got a gilded chest with Dehurst's diary. Crisp cursive fills the pages of the diary, detailing the daily struggles of a cleric of Mystra studying the magical properties of the Underdark. The last entry dates back about 10 years. The second of Alturiac, 1481 on the Dala Reckoning calendar. That's actually 11 years before, or 9 years before my first D&D campaign. Because I think the Rise of, or the Tyranny of Dragons takes place around 1090. So, you know, all the fun stuff there. Okay, good stuff. Alright, so, second of Alturiac, 1481. Who'd have thought 3 years ago that I would start a diary? Not a research journal, but a real diary. I guess when every soul is more like to kill you than converse with you, talking to a book starts making sense. And who'd have thought 3 years ago that I would be called back to Baldur's Gate to confer with other clerics of Mystra, right at the apex of my studies? I have all the pieces, but I have barely started my treatise. No matter. I'll take my ring with me to show them a glimpse of the possibilities. I will leave you, my dear book, here, together with the rest of my research, waiting to be finished. I should be back before next chess. LDH. And we have the Sparks Wall. So this is his ring that he was talking about. Gale, Burning Hands, that's a good spell. Water. So let's look at that ring, right? So the Sparks Wall. This is the ring that they were talking about. The wearer cannot be electrocuted, and it grants resistance to lightning damage.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
It's like actually not that bad of a spell, you know, or a ring. You know, just put it on her. Can't be electrocuted, resistant to lightning damage. That's pretty good. All right, let's give Gale one of these other rings. Let's give him the one that does the Arcana, the religion. You know, why not? Whatever.
No time to rest.
Done. Who cares? The Staff of Arcane Blessing. Nice. It is a Staff of Mystra, so we definitely want to give that to Gale. Books. Send that to Gale. Excavation of the Enclave of Nolith. Elminster said Nolith was a wonder to behold when it floated in favoring sky. He was surely right. This Netherese enclave was once a jewel in the empire of magic, with towers that pierced the heavens, and yet it fell. Just as all Netherese enclaves did, crashing down when Karsus' folly ripped magic from the world. But even after it collapsed into the sea, its ruins still held a strange and twisted beauty. I traveled here from Halrua when I heard the sea had retreated and the ruins of Nolith were visible once again. Alas, I was not the first. Ludus have stripped the Enclave of its material wealth, destroying much of its esoteric riches in the process. I found arcane books used to make campfires, their magic lost now to the ages. I've met some Shadowvar whose interests align with mine, and we have agreed to search the ruins together. I'm grateful for these allies. The ruins are mostly filled with thick-skulled adventurers, but I cannot shake the feeling that someone is watching us, waiting to see what we've uncovered. That's not good. Got a door. We made it! We did it! Woo! We survived! Alright, we did it! And now we can go back to the Myconid colony. We have all the things that we need. We have everything, so we can go ahead and get back here. I'm going to go ahead and use a short rest, recover some health, and let's go talk with Blurg. Hey, Blurg?
Welcome back.
I want to sell you stuff. So one shovel, and we do want to sell Skybreaker, bad weapon, and the Sickle of Bual, not good weapon, right? We are going to sell the Staff of Arcane Blessing, because we're going to get a better staff here in a minute, so we don't need it. We are going to sell the Hide Armor +2, don't need that. We're going to sell the Leather Armor, don't need that. The Helmet of Autonomy just gives you proficiency in Wisdom saves, don't care. And the Helmet of Haste, going to sell that as well, done. Right? We're going to sell these 2 rings, we're going to sell that ring, we're going to sell book, we're going to keep it. Sell. The gold ingot, the bronze ingots, the goblet, the grubby bottle, that, whatever that was, the portrait of Marcus Miles, the rope, we're going to sell the rope, sell that, sell the tiger mist, right, sell those paintings. Okay, go over to Shadowheart, we're going to sell, done. Go to the shields, fossilized shells, those are shields, by the way. We're going to sell them dang shields. And then we're actually going to go up here to that Slippery Chain shirt, because it gives you, when the wearer heals a creature, it automatically disengages. It won't trigger opportunity attacks. We're not going to wear that, because it's got poopy armor class, so we're going to sell it, right? We're going to go down to Astarion. We're going to hold on to that dagger. We need that dagger. I'll tell you why when it becomes important. Sell those, sell that, sell those, and sell. We're also going to sell the we can't. We will, in a moment. We want to. It seems that we cannot. But that is the goal. The goal is to sell that puppy. We might actually go over to What's-Her-Face and maybe sell it over with, who's it, What's-Her? Alright, Ameluum.
I greet you, child of the sun.
Oh.
How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
It's gone amazing. How did you escape? We're not even going to bother. How did you escape your colony?
I was born with a propensity for arcane magic.
Light little Lorda. I'm going to go get myself another cup of coffee here in a second.
It gave me the strength to resist the elder brain.
Kind of feeling
Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
How do you survive? Don't you need brains?
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains. He required souls, a perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals.
He has no idea what the fuck I'm saying. Alexa, turn the lights on. He's gonna go crazy. That's funny. Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I suppose.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
That's reasonable. I found those mushrooms you were looking for.
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ameluum turns away to prepare the potion.
Who said Ameluum? It was Blurg. Blurg said Ameluum, and everyone's been saying Ameluum. So Blurg really screwed it for me.
I can make no promises as to its taste.
We're gonna drink it.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
We're gonna saving throw, draw on your willpower and resist, and we are going to add resistance to that. We gotta beat a 10, so we gotta roll anywhere between a 3 bare minimum above. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We did it. Nice work. Nice work. We did it.
Holes
Woo!
bite at the edges of your vision. The void cannot draw you in.
No, it can't.
The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
We are going to drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. Oh, we gotta roll high on this one. Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Okay, we can roll again. It's okay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 25 over 15. Let's go.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself.
Because we are paladins.
The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude.
They stick together. Fun
The
stuff.
parasite in
That's
your
what you ever
mind
see. If I remember like
quiets,
looking down and fiddling
pleased with
these
itself.
little guys.
Oh, Meloam,
My ADHD.
That
If it seems like I'm all
lava
over the place, it's
is
because I
like
am.
nothing I have ever
You can thank
observed before.
ADHD for that.
Its power is
And I'm fortunate enough to be able to find kind of like natural ways to kind of like channel it so that I don't have to medicate myself. That was the last thing I mean, I kind of have a personal reservation against medicating kids at a really young age for ADHD. I don't think it's necessary. Some kids, some families might think differently, but I think you could always try to do everything you can to work alongside the child and help create lifelong habits of like how to work through it so that you're not reliant on like Ritalin or Adderall or anything like that. That larva is like nothing that I've ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So I went through all this, and the tadpole still lodged in my brain?
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one.
Hit me.
I possess a ring of mind shielding.
I'll take it.
It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
Yeah. How about I tell you more about that nautiloid? Like every last detail.
A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
We are going to give a dramatic retelling of our time on the Mind Flayer ship, because we are a charisma-based class. And that's why.
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
That thing better work. If it doesn't, I doubt you'll be in any position to complain.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth. I have never never seen anything like it. My species evolving.
Mind shielding gives us advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Shelter. It's a good little thing to have. Right now, granted, us as a paladin, kind of ain't worried about being charmed. That's not on the docket of things that we're like deeply concerned about, you know. So we're not gonna stress over us needing that ring. We'll just move forward with our life. Oh, whew. Big yawn. I'm gonna grab another cup of coffee here in a second. I'm gonna just talk to Derek and sell some stuff.
We'll be clearing out soon. You come across a noble stock mushroom about.
Yeah, I know about that.
Give it here.
We've already dealt with that. We
God,
told you I ate
it.
it, but I didn't tell you I ate it. But like I'm telling you right now that I ate it, and we'll figure it out, right? So whatever. It is what it is. Broken machinery, and you know, it is what it is. Pearl. Pearl. Shells, bro. No, I sold his clothes. We need that back. Yikes! I just sold his clothes. I sold the heck out of those clothes. Winged jumping, no. Rosa flail, nuh-uh. The jolt shooter, the Valar Alu, the hand crossbows. We could get our boy Astarion perched up with those sons of guns. Lastly, lime, lemon, and lichen. Let's grab that. See what that does. What is this? Purple? No. Hold on. What is it? Black and furnished red. Done. Leave.
70 years of terror. For what?
Your desire.
I wonder what the next move is.
No one's stopped me yet.
Black and furnished red. We are gonna use the hell out of that. Where is it? Yep. Let's combine with our chain mail +1. Combine. I don't notice any major differences. Maybe we already have black and furnished red on.
That old idiot.
If that's the case, we're gonna just leave that be for now. But we will go to Gale, who's got this like bright blue. Let's use this new color, this lime.
We will watch them next time.
The lime, lemon, and lichen dye. Let's use that on his robe of summer. Oh, that's actually really cool. I like that. I do. I really like that. That's really nice. That's cool. Okay, we'll take it. You know, it is what it is. That's good stuff. Hey, Dareth, how's it going? Yeah, we'll clean out soon enough. I know, whatever.
Stock mushroom about. You give it here.
No, don't care.
Gods know I've earned it.
No, you haven't. It's cap. I haven't earned crap. That contract goes by. Done. Adios. Yeah, they want the noble stock mushroom because it'll help Balin with his bad memory. We already grabbed it. Not only did we already grab it, we fracking ate it, dude. That thing is gone. Doesn't exist anymore. So this is where we could have talked to the Boulette, I think. So I think it's kind of like, I think that's where we kind of fucked up. We could have talked to that Boulette, but instead we killed it. And I mean, it kind of almost killed us too. So there's that.
I applaud your taste.
Yeah, I bet you do. Bigger bang. Adios. Okay, I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. I'm gonna put myself on a break. I will be right back. We are about to fight hooked horrors. Look at it, we found it. It is disgusting.
Time to move.
Time to move. How about time to sneak attack?
Need to act fast.
I bet you do. Bet you do, bro. Take point. Why did I have movement, dude?
Ready.
Can't even catch my breath.
This is up. Hey, buddy, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, let's go ahead and hit you with a attack and attack.
Recite their demise.
That's gonna be a tough one. That is gonna be a tough one there. Scroll of magic missile? No. We do have a scroll of witch bolt. Oh, we'll use that. Boom! That's easy. Alright. Easy. You're up. Want to shut up the oversized chicken? You shut up the oversized chicken. Here we go. Time to find more.
Let's move.
Toxin. No, we don't want to crit that one. We dealt enough damage with that toxin. Right. Oh, the toxin worked.
May the dice roll in my favor.
What does the toxin do? That's fair. You use the echoes in the dark. You are. Alright, we gotta kill that thing quick. Okay, but we can jump. Just yeet. Okay, so now we should be able to get over to you, right? We can! Haha! Loser. Alright, we got another one joining in. Oh boy, this ain't going well.
Concentrate. Have to keep going.
What does the simple toxin do? Radiant orb, I know, has -1 to attack rolls, takes at the end of its next turn. Oh, okay, so it just takes damage. That's get killed.
I speak, they burn. Pawn to cleric.
And is he using? Oh, he is calling for reinforcements, which includes another one. Oh, gross. All right, we're about to unload. We are about to unload abilities on these guys. That's what's about to happen. Let's go ahead and do a hamstring shot. Lame. Also lame. Oh, he's no longer calling for reinforcement. Oh, he did. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. He still did. Okay, so you... Yeah, we can't have disadvantage. Yeah, because of distance, right? Okay, but we can hit you. Don't crit just yet.
Let's end this.
Let's go... Because I don't know where they're going to end up. We're going to start with a Guiding Bolt 2. Drop that bad boy. Come on, come on. What do you mean you can't reach destination? You can't see this guy? Okay, what about you? Can I hit you? I can. Okay, 75%. Please hit. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's move you a little bit up here. Okay, you are going to go ahead and haste. We're going to use haste on Valorian. It's a good use of our abilities. We're going to let that be. And we're going to throw out main hand attack. We're going to walk down here.
Can't slow down.
Alright, and we're just going to wail on this dude. So we're going to get started with a Wrathful Smite at level 1. See if we can hit this bad boy. That's a miss. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna retry that Wrathful Smite. Also a miss. Okay, maybe we should stop missing. That would be pretty nice. That makes up for it. That makes up for it. That makes up for it pretty well, I would say. Just a fucking one shot on the crit. Everything. That's crazy. Alright, we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that be. Because if he walks up, that's what we wanted. We don't want him jumping. Starian's about to have a day with that guy. Okay, what if we cunning action hide?
A subtle approach.
That's what I thought. Get wrecked. Crit. Self-delete. Bye.
Got to keep fighting.
Get fucked. That's good. Alright, you are doing your thing, so we're just gonna firebolt, right? Warrior's about to just start wailing, especially because he's got advantage. Here we go. First attack. Hit. Second attack. Miss. Third attack. Hit. Fourth attack. Done. Bleeding? What? Excuse me? Hi, buddy. You want up? My doggy wants up. Come on, buddy. Okay. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, you're okay. You're good. Yeah, we'll get you up. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, huh? There you go. Yeah. You okay? Is that comfy for you?
I'm exhausted.
Let me do it this way.
Better find somewhere to camp soon.
Is that okay? You can lay down. You want to lay down? Oh, thank you. Leave that as it is. He is like, sir, you are not giving me attention. Buddy, I thank you. I thank you. The haste ran out, so he got lethargic for a second. Okay, so we have two things to give to Gale. We have the scroll of mirror image, the scroll of sleep. Boom. Grab that, grab that. Grab the scribbled notes that says scattered notes are scrawled by a chaotic hand. Protector, guardian of the adamantine forge. From Magma Rose, only in Magma Destroyed. Hot hammer. Hot hammer. Where? A small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous X's. The following words are scratched beneath it. Dorn knows. Right,
something guarding that forge.
Icy crystal.
And it's weak to this hot hammer.
Yeah. Hot hammer. I will show you what that means when we get to the adamantine forge. Probably is not going to happen today. My guesstimate. Because of the rate at which we are progressing.
See the Susa bark. Now I need somewhere to craft it all.
Oh, we have somewhere to craft it all.
The forge at the blacksmith's house should do.
Exactly. Okay, and now what we're going to do once we get out of here is we're going to go to our inventory. We're going to go ahead and craft a staff. We have 3 icy components to a staff. We have the icy crystal, right? We have the icy helve and the icy metal. So we're going to combine all 3 items and get ourselves a glorious staff. And this staff is known as the Morning Frost. Okay, we're going to send that to Gale. We're going to go ahead and go to Gale. And we don't need his current staff, which is Corellan's Grace. Don't need that. That's more of a pugil. So this is more like a monk quarterstaff because it gives you +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls, and while the wielder's not wearing armor, they get a +2 bonus to saving throws. So it's really good for monks. We're gonna have Morning Frost, deals more damage, as well as dealing cold damage with the spell, possibly inflicts chill upon the target. Right, so it's got some spell effects that we're gonna like. So we're gonna hold on to that. Now we're gonna go to this half-eaten gnome, which, you know, he's got nothing. We're gonna go here. Tattered Scroll, Scaran, Ixen, Spell, Magma. Nice. Grilled Rothe ribs, cabbage, carrot, potato, burlap sack, more potato, burlap sack, gladiatorial sandals, burlap sacks, rotten tomato, gross, open crate, Destitute clothing. Pile of bones. Potato. Pile of bones. A dagger. Nice. Rotten stuff. No liking. Fish. Fish. And I think that's good. Okay. We're good. Yeah. Alright, so now we go ahead and climb down and head over in that area. There's not really much else to do, so we're just going to clear out this little corner, and then we can head back to the Blighted Village, which is all the way back in the Goblin kind of area of the game that we were at. If you remember, there was a blacksmith bellows there where we found a note that basically said, like, hey, we can use Susur bark in order to make a kind of masterwork weapon, and it seems like, because we know that in the Blighted Village that there is a Thayan wizard who was using the area to inflict harm upon its denizens in his research to reanimate flesh. Alright, we're gonna shovel right her. Well, that hitbox is nice. That's a very gracious hitbox we had there. And, yep, that's everything. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fast travel to the Blighted Village. We're going to start here. Fortunately enough, we're still in Act 1 of terms of, like, location. There are some places where it'll say, like, hey, you're entering a new area. So, like, the Trielta Crags, the Rosimorn Monastery. It's kind of like a transitory area, but it's somewhat considered a part of Act 2, so as a result of being in there, it does kind of like force us to take a long rest before we head there. So that's why we've held off on doing that. And we're going to continue going through the Underdark before we head over to the Crags and deal with the Githyanki Kresh. We're going to use Blacksmith Bellows, light that on fire. Okay, combine. Where's that Susur bark? Where are you? Found him.
The bark is in place. Now for a great sword, dagger or sickle.
Which we are going to use a dagger.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susur bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
So, as a result of this, we have a Susur bark dagger, known as the Susur dagger, and it silences targets on hit. Smoke-like whirls of Susur sap darken the metal of this dagger's blade and silence its victims. We're going to send that to Astarion, not necessarily because we want him to wield it. I like the weaponry he has on now, and he's going to get way better weaponry. But if we have a mage and we want to shut that dude up, then now we can throw the dagger at him, because it is a thrown weapon, so that is an option. We're going to go Underdark to the beach, and we are going to head our way to the next area of the Underdark, which is the Grimforge. We are completely done here. We're done. Well, we're done for now. There's just like a little bit left that we got to do, but we're done for now. Journal. Travels to the Underdark. Amelum. Okay, that's kind of done. Find more parasites, find the Githyanki Kresh, discover the history, decipher books about Orpheus, look for Oscar, rescue the Grand Duke, deliver Nearest Head, see the Grimforge gnomes, learn about the Adavantian Forge, find the Night Song, search the cellar. Oh, that's what we could do. Okay, hold on. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's what we could do. That's what we could do. I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Silly me. I forgot.
Some rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a short rest. We have a... Oh, we'll level up from this. Oh, we will level up from this. That is facts. That's, like, factual. We are leveling up from this. Ain't no doubt about it. If you remember, I mentioned that there's a massive spider in here. The phase spider matriarch, whom, if you remember from a while ago, when we were in this area, there were drow elves down here that were studying this area and studying this place, and the drow that there was a drow that became the phase spider matriarch, who actually transformed into it. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, we got an autosave. Simple toxin. What just happened? Why did it just take toxin damage? That was dumb. We're gonna save our game, and we are going to save, obviously, over Valorian, and then we're gonna beat the crap out of this guy. Oh, look at her, dude.
Keep a blade close.
Let's see if we can get a hit. Disadvantage, it's fine, it's fine. Move within range, please, 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 please. Actually, you know what?
Lovely day, this. For now.
Bye. Boop. Take that. I don't know what to tell you. That's a rip. That's okay though. We'll be fine. Just over here, we easily can hit that, right? We gotta be able to hit that. Oh, we can. Okay. So we're gonna that range. Okay, we can't from there. So we gotta kind of risk it for the biscuit, right? Target outside of normal range, bro. We are high above it. Yeah, we'll just, we'll do Hunter's Mark on it, and then we'll just shoot it with an arrow of many targets. That's a good one to do. 90%, we gotta be able to hit this, right? And then it's gonna ricochet. Yeah, goodbye. Nice to know you. Critical hit still. That's actually really cool. That was pretty crappy. Alright. Shadow Art's up next. Shadow Art's gonna go ahead and move up. And then we want to do this. We want to get a mirror image. Ooh. They have bells that they're using. So in the song, you hear like the dun 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 dun. It's a stand-up instrument. That's a percussive instrument used in like orchestral style of music, which is probably what they have going on here. And you hit it with like a little mallet, and you're like dun 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 dun. It's fun. I played one of those before. Back in my musical day. Well, I mean, I'm a contracting musician, but not in an orchestral sense. I haven't done orchestra since high school. Oh no, I got hit with its discharge. Yuck.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
That's actually really gross, not gonna lie. Okay, we can start hitting the space spider. Hit it! Again! Hollow strike! Stop!
Tale for the ages.
Right, Gale.
Don't get
Push
too
here.
close.
You know what we're gonna do? Why don't you have an action? Why don't you have an action? Why don't you have an action? Where's your action? Son of a bitch, come on. Okay, these little guys are gonna run over and try to hit Valorian. Oh, he did it. He missed. Alright, you're up next. Oh, that's a bad move, buddy. Bad move, you wanna know why? Because I'm about to drop your ass. Good luck! Have a nice fall! That really sucks to be you. You got 3 points. You got 3 health left. And for what? Get wrecked. Oh, Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Come on, fight! Wow! Ha! What a waste! What a waste! Oh, it did work. Okay. Mine's being dumb. Never mind. Never mind. I gotta read that one more. So, infuse a creature with psionic force. If it reaches 0 hit points, it heals instead of falling unconscious. Confused about what that means. We're gonna fire breath. Bye-bye.
Creator. Destroyer.
Yes. Scorching Ray at 2nd level. What do you mean my path is interrupted, you doofus? Scorching Ray, 2nd level. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go! Boom! That did nothing. Get him.
What should
Bye.
Still on my feet.
No. Hit. Die. Get wrecked. I did it.
Let's get on with it.
Prayer of healing. Do the 3rd level. Get them health points, bruh. We did it. It was good stuff. We killed the big spooter. I don't know. Maybe one of them will have something. None of them had anything. Bay Spider Matriarch. We have the Poisoner's Robe and the Silk Gland. So, Poisoner's Robe, what it allows us to do is if we cast a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional 1 to 4. We're going to go ahead and send that to Gale. The reason why is because we actually need to do a little thing with Gale.
Ready for you.
In which we need to go to his spellbook. Actually, we're going to prepare spells. And before we prepare spells, we're actually going to go ahead and look at his spell scrolls that he has. Not Vampire Touch, because we forgot. He can learn spells, and we are going to learn Ray of Sickness, right? The reason why we just learned Ray of Sickness, why we're going to learn Bone Chill, I want both of those, is for 2 reasons that we'll get to kind of later, right? So we are going to go ahead and prepare spells, and we are going to get rid of Mage Armor. We're going to get rid of Mage Armor because we already have a 13 armor class thanks to our, what's it called? The Bracelets of Defense he has. So we're going to add Ray of Sickness. So now that we have that equipped, we can actually make use a little bit more because the Robe of Summer basically just gives us resistance to cold damage. We're not taking that. That's not like a thing that we're getting dealt. So we're going to equip the Poisoner's Robe, and then we're going to do, you know, the fashion thing that we do, and we're going to do that, and we're going to add it on the Poisoner's Robe so that it looks all nice and cool. And then boom, look at that. Look at that. We look all nice and, you know, cool stuff. So there's that. Right?
Never a dull moment.
Problem solved. So now we have a reason to use Ray of Sickness a bit more. And Ray of Sickness is a good spell. We can poison people. That's kind of what we want. This is what we're here for. We're here for this Dark Amethyst. We need that for the Thayan book that we've acquired. We absolutely need it for that. There is no doubt about it. We've unlocked the waypoint. That waypoint, I don't know why we have that waypoint. It basically does nothing. It doesn't go anywhere, I don't think. We're gonna climb up here because we've, you know, destroyed all of our bridges, burned all of our crops, destroyed all of our poisoned our water supply. If I attack it, what happens? Nothing. But we will need Chill Touch when we. It's called Bone Chill, but it's the spell is called Chill Touch. Okay, don't let it fucking lie to you. Alright, but we'll need that when we get to the Underdark. It's good. It's a good cantrip to have. Bone Chill, right? So cantrips. If we learn cantrips, we learn cantrips. Okay, learn them. And as a wizard, Gale can just learn spells, so it gives us more spells to prepare, which is why we went and did that, right? Like, we did that for a specific reason. We're good. We're going to go ahead and get back to the Blighted Village and get above the ground, and then we're going to kind of heal up a smidge, and what I mean by a smidge is legit a smidge, and then we are going to open up the Book of Thay. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and save it, because this is a pretty difficult and arduous thing, and we may be doing a little bit of some save scumming. I do have no problemo. Character sheet. We are going to, because I know it's going to make me make saving throws. I want to know. Okay, so the best thing we can do is go ahead and bless. We will end up giving resistance, but we can also bless. So we're going to cast Bless at first level. Go bam, bam, bam. Awesome. Now we're going to go character sheet, and we are going to combine. Oh, did I give it to Gale? I did give it to Gale. So we are going to read. So I have the book out.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
And we are going to put that dark amethyst in that oval recess, right?
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We're going to place the amethyst in the slot on the book's cover.
Irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply.
We are going to start with this first saving throw. So it's a wisdom save, which we are proficient in. We have resistance and bless. Maybe the bless just got nullified. Oh, it did. Okay, so we're just gonna roll anywhere between 4 to 7. Okay, we succeeded. First one's good.
The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand.
We're gonna make another saving throw. 15. 23! Let's go, baby! Let's do it! Woo! We succeeded. That was gonna be a little bit tougher because we're only adding like a 4 to 7. It's like we could roll like an 8 or an 11, but it's kind of like that one's a little bit more debatable. It's really preferential when you're like, I know I'm gonna be adding a 10 to this, and then you know you're not stressing. We are going to urge the hand to turn another page. We gotta beat a 20. This is gonna be the tough one. Yeah, this is gonna be the tough one. This is why. Okay, we got 2 inspirations. That's okay. Oh, come on. Come on, one more. We can do this. No, we might have to reload.
The glyphs scream. The book snaps closed.
We're gonna reload.
You've seen too much.
Yep. We got this. It's okay. And now that we know that we don't necessarily need bless, we're not going to waste the spell slot. We can put guidance on them. So, it is what it is. Dex saves. No. Oh, we got a lot of Arrow Roaring Thunder. Send that to Astarion, dude. What are we holding? Why are we holding on to those? Let's get off something. What does this do? It's not con. We're not making con saves. No, sir.
The book you tried, you can.
Curious.
we don't skip past this. Place the amethyst.
The book's glyphs shift
make that
gently
saving
before
throw.
your eyes.
We're gonna add resistance, right?
Slip
So
into
it's
your
a
mind,
cantrip.
onto your
16.
hips,
Okay, so
falling
first one's
away.
done.
The
Good
symbols
stuff. We're
dart
gonna make
beneath your
saving throw.
eyes,
Make the second
warping,
one.
twisting.
8. Rough.
Your
That's
head
rough.
throbs, but you
That's rough. And we
almost
have 2 inspiration,
understand.
so okay, 23. We really would have preferred that on the next one.
The world
It is what it is.
feel claws
We're making a
moving
saving
in the
throw. We're gonna
shadows.
roll 11.
Pull
Okay,
at you,
that's not good.
dragging you closer.
Okay, one more roll. Come on. 22. Let's go. We did it. Nice stuff.
The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known.
Alright, so we've learned the secrets of the Necromancer, and so we have a notable feature, I believe. We go down, which is the Forbidden Knowledge. So, from the Forbidden Knowledge, we have a +1 bonus to Wisdom saving throws and ability checks, okay? Now, it's just important that we have that. We will be dealing with that later. I wonder if Gale can use this book now.
The book refuses to open.
Okay, so now we can drop the book, okay? And now, because we've used it, it's done, right? Nothing we can do. And now we are going to cast Sacred Flame on this book. Now, or not Sacred Flame, sorry. We're going to cast Guiding Bolt on this book. Now, you might be thinking, Ethan, why are you attacking a book? That's because it utterly destroys the book.
Probably wise of you to get rid of that thing.
And then it spawns a shadow. Or 3. Let's get involved. Oh, that was a big hit.
Blood
follows me. Shadow over here. Divine Smite's gonna be fun. Hit it! Let's go, baby! Boom!
Let's turn someone inside out.
Let's move around so that we can go ahead and get that sneak attack. And he has been revealed by my eye. Okay, now we leveled up. Good stuff. Alright, we're level 6. We're level 6. That's good stuff. Level 6 starts working in a lot of like class abilities, so we get an Oath of Devotion feature level 6, which is the Aura of Protection, so we can use this. It is a permanent class action that we have, in which me and nearby allies gain, it says a +0 bonus to saving throws. That shouldn't be true, because it should be based off the Charisma modifier, which is a +3. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that, and go ahead and grab Magic Weapon. There. Now we move on to Shadow Heart, which should get some, she can get another spell slot, which is good, 3rd level spell slot, and then she gets the Channel Divinity Cloak of Shadows, which is a good class ability that she gets. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Protection from Energy and grab Revivify, because she is our healer. And I'll show you what the Cloak of Shadows is going to give her. It's a Channel Divinity she gets is being a Trickery Domain cleric. Different types of clerics get different features at those types of levels. So we have skill expertise. So what we want to do here is double our proficiency bonus in particular types of checks that we make. So, like for example, sleight of hand. I'm not sure why we can't. Oh, it's because he's not. You make skills that you have expertise in. Yeah. So I think we already have. I don't know why he can't pick sleight of hand, but he can pick acrobatics for some reason. So we're gonna go ahead and not do persuasion. We're gonna do perception and deception, right? So that if he gets caught stealing something, he's got that expertise in it, and if he gets caught, and the perception will just help naturally with like observing and searching for things. So we want that, right? So his natural ability to see stuff is a little bit better. He can find traps. He can find buried items, things like that. We get new spells and Potent Cantrip. So Potent Cantrip allows us to, when a creature succeeds in a saving throw against one of our cantrips, it still takes half the cantrip's damage. That's not something that we are fully gonna need, kind of with our current character, to be completely honest. Sinking Cloud, that doesn't deal poison damage. We have the ability to do some poison damage. We do want Counterspell. That's actually a really good one. And then I think we want Fly. Yeah. I already have Fireball. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Yep. And then let's get rid of Witch Bolt and do Counterspell. Right? Don't really need Fly right now. But we can swap it out. We can prepare it if we need to. So that's kind of the plus there.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Oh look. Alright, let's go ahead and look at that ability real quick, because the actions, Divine Smite on critical hit, Divine Smite on critical hit, Divine Smite, level 2 spell slot, proficiency, statistics, characteristics, where is it? Inventory, it's probably class. Okay, so if we go, yeah, +3 bonus, see? I was right. Nearby allies get a +3 because it's charisma. So we can use it, boom, right? So I use it. So you basically just want to make sure that you use it at the start of your day. So you take a long rest, go ahead and plug that bad boy in. You don't need to use it before combat, you don't need to use it in combat, it's permanent, so I've used it, and Core Protection's already active. I'm just gonna hang out, and as you can see, it kind of like rotates around characters as they're within 10 feet of me, so they just want to kind of stay within that range, and then we're not, gonna run into any problems, so we're good there. And from here, we can go ahead and go back to the Myconid colony. We're gonna go sell some stuff, and then head over to the Grimforge. And the Grimforge, we have two things we gotta do. We gotta find the True Soul Nair, and we gotta kill him, and take his head, and bring him back here. Second thing we gotta do is we gotta find the Iron Hand Gnomes, and we gotta save them for Thula. So again, two little things there.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
Not in the sense of, like, making a new discovery. Sinnoh's can. Yeah, we can sell that. Sell that too. Ooh, Scroll of Ice Storm. That's a good one to have. So let's go to Gale. Let's buy Scroll of Ice Storm. Var's Black Tentacles. That's okay. I don't think we need that just yet. Misty Step. Do we have Scrolls of Misty Step? We do. We have one, so I'm not too worried there. He has it. He has it as an actual spell. So I mean, like, we're good in terms of like where I'm at. I'm fine with it. Leave.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is catalogued with the
Go away, leave. Bye. Come on.
How long have you been down here?
We'll be clearing. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Yeah, except no. Purple Worm Toxin, we're going to buy that for Astarion. We're going to buy a Serpent Fang Venom for Astarion. We are going to buy Potions of Greater Healing, because, why the hell not? Like, why wouldn't we buy those? Pale Pink, gross. And then start buying some of this stuff. We have enough of those. We're good. Venomous Fang, boom. Poison Spore, yep. Impetigium, yep. 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 Blue Cap, Dagger Root, yes. Done.
We've a shop in Baldur's Gate.
Look at that. More recipes. We have Potion of Healing Superior. We're gonna craft it. Healing potion, Superior Potion of Healing are really, really good ones to have. We'll go ahead and craft all of those. Elixirs. Let's get one of let's get all of those that we can do. Right? Alright, Elixir of Vigilance is a good one to have, and then Tadpole Elixir. Go ahead and do 2 of those. Grenades, we have the Fungal Bamboozler. We're not gonna get that.
That old idiot.
We're not gonna do anything with that, by the way. We're gonna send that to Gale. We're gonna send those to Gale, and then we're gonna go to our Purple Worm Toxin, send that to Astarion. The Serpent Venom to Astarion. We're going to move over here to the Tadpole Elixir, which replaces, so basically gains Psionic Weakening and Psionic Enrichment. So we want to go ahead and examine that, right? And do tooltips, or not tooltips, sorry, more details. Because Psionic Weakening, affected entity has disadvantage on Constitution, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throws. So it gives us disadvantage on those types of saving throws. But after using Tadpole Power, the affected entity gains advantage on all attacks for 3 rounds. So that's kind of a huge deal. And what we would want to use the Tadpole Elixir for is this is something that we would want to give to Astarion, because giving him advantage on attacks for 3 full rounds means we're not stressing about sneak attack, right? So that's why we made these. We don't want him to suffer the effects of the weakening, like, truly. We really don't want him to have to worry about that, but we're not getting around that. That's not, like, a thing that we're going to be able to evade. So we'll give him that, call it good, go to the Underdark Beach, right? And then we are going to go ahead and take another long rest so that we can prep for the Grimforge. We want to kind of be full ready to go, because Grimforge is full of fun things to do. There's a lot to do, so we may take a long rest. You want to go to the end of the day? Yes, I do want to go to the end of the day. A long rest here, and then head to the Grimforge and get the Grimforge started. Let's talk to Karlach.
Hey, you.
Hi, you. How you doing? So about our tadpole
You really
powers.
did it,
So
huh?
about our tadpole powers.
Not worried about adding more Illithid into the mix?
Not at all.
Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. If you got a little boost from the tadpole, who am I to begrudge you? In fact, got any going spare?
If I did, would you accept it?
You know, I think I would. Bit surprising, but I'm starting to see the silver lining of this whole parasite situation.
I don't have any, sorry, but these are hard to come. I'm gonna say maybe later.
I'll hold you to that. Now, are we done here?
Yes. Does anyone want to talk? Anyone? No. We're gonna go to bed. And we are gonna go to bed. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, boom. Use that. Use our supply pack because we have them. We might end a bit early today because I don't want to really jump right into the Grimforge. I want to basically jump into the Grimforge. So that's probably going to be a full stream, in my opinion, is the Grimforge. And then we can head over to Moonrise Towers. So I think we'll probably head to the Grimforge. And then once we're there, save it and then call it good. Just for, like, ease. So that's probably what we'll do. And see, now that we've used our Orb of Protection, permanent. Permanent.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Sail into the darkness. We got some Dwergar. Little classic Dwergar, my favorite. I love these guys.
What are you doing on Gek's raft?
Yummy.
Where's Gek? Who are you?
We are going to... Can we trade? Oh, we can. Oh. Okay. Intimidation. In the name of the Absolute, you will let me pass. If we fail this, I don't care. We're probably gonna fight him. I want to take all his stuff. Continue.
The Absolute? Not bloody likely. Get him, fellas.
Let's do it. Let's do this combat, dude. Let's do this fight. Let's fight this fight. Okay, so... Herc, Mindmaster Kettle, Jairus, Alchemist Argram, and Bana. Which one was... Wait, what? Is that... Corsair Brain? Who? You. Can't reach destination. I don't care about that. Okay, it's over here. Attack range, we have advantage. So we're gonna go ahead and put on our purple worm toxin. Attack. We might, if we get a crit here. Oh, that was so close! That was so close. Alright, let's move Shadowheart over here. And then let's go ahead. So, the Cloak of Shadows we got, Channel Divinity, allows ourselves to become invisible if we are obscured or not obscured. It's a very... Her Trickery Domain is a very difficult one to really deal with, in my opinion. We're going to summon a Spiritual Weapon over here. Use the Sacred Flame on Herc. Please die. Nope. That's okay. Jump! Oh, you guys are fucked. Ooh. Okay, maybe not. Uh-oh. Oh, I can fix that. I got that. Don't worry. Shield. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah, bad move. Bad move. Bad move on your part. Bad move on your part. Fireball! Kaboom! Bye! Oh, the concentration save was successful. Oh, no. Okay, Astarian's gonna have to deal with that then, Master Kettle. That's fine. We can figure that out. It's okay. So we'll end that turn. Alchemist Argram is coming up. He's gonna throw... whatever that was. Alright, you're up. Bana, Corsair Greyman. So we want to do Wrathful on Raymond, right? Wrathful on Raymond. See if we can scare him. You know we have to. Because his crits are disgusting, right? Like we had to. And then die. Alright, and then you are going to attack you. Because for some reason we're still given control over you, which is, you know, it's cool. Is what it is. Attack, ranged attack. Please die. Goodbye. All right, we got her back.
Need to stay focused.
And then we're going to use the item one. All that good. Bana's up. Bana's going to attack. Critical miss. Attack again. Hit. That's fine. Oh, I thought that was going to go in the water. I was really afraid there for a second. We're going to shield again. Okay, one hit. That's fine. Gale is up. Gale's going to go ahead and cast Ray of Sickness at actually, let's do a second level Ray of Sickness. Second level. Deal additional. Dealt like nothing, dude. We had to have rolled really low on that. Had to have. Firebolt. I'm going to counterspell a Firebolt? Come on. No. I'll take damage on a Fireball. I'm not counterspelling that. Wow. Glorian's crits are disgusting. Just do a little bit of that. Get a little bit of that action in there. See if we can crit you. Nah. Please die. Or not. Bye-bye.
Can't afford to let up.
That's spell one. Or the item one.
Take your
And then we can Sacred Flame on Argram.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Firebolt, low ground, that'll hit. Aha! What's up? What's good? Wrong Gale. Acid, ugh. That we're gonna counterspell. You're not moving. Sorry, dude. You're gonna get royally screwed. Welcome to the Paladin's routine. Alright, we're gonna grab Perk. Take that Great Club. Take. Send to camp. Alchemist Argrim. Take. Jairus. Send that to Astarion. Grab all. Mindmaster Kettle. Take all. Watertight Chest. Intransigent Hammer. Take. Yeah, we'll take that Warhammer. That's cool. Everyone else there is empty. So then we can go ahead and jump. Bye-bye. It was nice knowing you. Cool. And then we're going to do Corsair Raymond and take all those. Bana. Take. Oh, we're going to send that to Astarion and take all that. So we got a lot of items to sell, which is good. We like that. Now we're going to use the rudder.
Craft is ready to sail.
And we are going to continue our journey across the lake. We have no problem killing the Duergar, right? They are evil creatures, and this makes our life in Grimforge a smidge easier. We do have a big fight that we're going to get to in here. But we're going to hold that off for next time that we stream, which should be on Tuesday. So we'll hold that off for a while. Unless for some reason I get like a magical chance to stream on another day, but it should be Tuesday. Oh, that's a big stretch. Oh, that felt good. Ooh. That touched the spot I didn't know I was going to get. That felt good. A little stretch right in the bottom left corner. You feel like your whole body just go like, super relaxed to the point of it just like feeling really good. So, the Grimforge is located in a Sharan temple, which is kind of interesting.
We're ready, lass. Company's calling.
So we are going to depart from our boat.
What do we got here? Dead coon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Let's try and keep this diplomatic. I'd rather not jump into another fight quite so soon.
Yeah, we're not gonna. I am a true soul, and you will treat me with respect.
That's so.
Oh, there you go. We're gonna
feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
We are gonna say donation 100. Yeah, we can do it. Fine, take it.
I'll be shagged to Shanatar.
Not stressing.
Shit's looking up. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Right.
Might be worth talking to some of the gnome slaves. Before they're worked to death, that is.
Leave. We'll take a short rest. Boom.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Battered note. Hey, prickheads. Slave rub in the right barrel, rotate chow in the left. Next few shits I see flubbing it is getting a hot poker up the arse sideways by Thrin. Private map. One side of the page is a hand-drawn map depicts a northern grotto bordering the Ebon Lake, and attacker's account marks the other. One of the drugning shrooms sensed us and split. Chunky one too. Month's worth of soup at least. The rest were too busy droning to put up a fuss. Nier pays us, and I'm bolting for Mantle Dareth. Thrin's orders be damned. They got eel steak, mineral meat, and top land food of all sort. Clan can't live on fungus alone. Okay, we'll leave the rest because we don't want to start a fight. And then we are going to go to our character sheet. We're going to go, okay, everything. Yep. Bow the Banshee. On hit, possibly inflict frightened. Gain a 1d4 attack, bonus to attack and damage against frightened creatures. So we are going to go ahead and give that bow, I believe, to Astarion so that he can use that. Because we're going to start getting into an area where we're not going to be fighting a lot of monstrosities anymore. And in the early game, you know, his weapon is pretty good for that, knowing that we're fighting monstrosities. We're not really going to see that. So I'm not gonna force him to hold on to that. You know, for just no reason. So let me ray of fear. We might send that to Gale. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and save it here. We'll be picking up here next week. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday. We don't really have anyone that we're going to go ahead and raid out to, so we're going to go ahead and kind of leave things as is. Thank you guys for another great session today as we continue to push our way over to the Moonrise Towers as we dive through the Underdark in order to get there. I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave a comment if you want, and a like to the video. Subscribe to the channel, like, comment, yeah, all the fun stuff. And yeah, so we'll see you guys next week, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Mm-hmm.